Title: Keyhole, the SCP-004 Exploration LOG-62. Personnel involved: Dr. Elias Vaughan, Research Oversight. D-4421, Test Subject. Observation Team Bravo-2. Site-11 Temporal Stabilization Unit. 3:17 hours. Barn exterior SCP-004-1 Containment Zone. Wind howled across the Kansas plains, dry and spectral. The barn stood as it always had, a crooked, rust-caked, older than the Foundation S official record. 13 iron keys hung inside the vault lock door, each one older than memory, marked with unknown symbols. Only 12 opened the door. The 13th was not spoken of. Dr. Elias Vaughan stood near the reinforced observation terminal, sipping cold coffee and watching the telemetry feed jitter over D-4421's body cam. Key SCP-004-7 has been selected for this trial, he said into the recorder. Subject is tethered, fitted with HUD, vitals monitor, and multi-angle body cam relay. Instructions are to proceed past the threshold and report all sensory phenomena. No physical interaction unless authorized. The key turned. The door opened. And the subject stepped through. 3:20 hours. Interior SCP-004 one-dimensional corridor. There should not have been space. The barn was 20 meters wide at best. Inside, a hallway of impossible scale. Stone underfoot, yet warm. Walls that shimmered like heat waves, but no heat registered. Lights drifted in the air like luminous jellyfish, pulsing softly to an unknown rhythm. D-4421 slowed. His breath quickened. It's dark, but not fully. I see floating lights. No source. Just drifting like they're re-watching me. Describe architectural features, Dr. Vaughan prompted. None. No structure I recognize. It's a void, shaped like a cathedral. Continue forward. The subject obeyed. Around him, faint whispers began to emerge. Not spoken to him but remembered. A chorus of past conversations, long-lost arguments, childhood fears. Do you hear that? Numbers. I think they're recounting. Dates? Wait 1952, 1991, 2037. Do not engage with auditory hallucinations. They retemporal bleed artifacts. Then he saw the door. It was identical to the barn S exterior. Polished oak. A keyhole in the center. Despite bringing no second key, D-4421 reached out. And the door creaked open at his touch. 3:26 hours. Enter chamber Sigma. Wind rushed in. But there was no source, no direction to it. Inside stood a figure. Himself. But older. Wrinkled. Scarred. Wearing a uniform unlike any Foundation gear. Its shoulders were scorched. Its eyes were wrong mirrored, gleaming with circuitry. You shouldn't have come here, the double said. D-4421 backed up. His vitals spiked on the feed. The tether tightened behind him. What is this? He muttered. A junction, said the older self. A graveyard of timelines, you re-walking inside your own recursion. Why do you look like that? Because time rewrites you. 3:28 hours. Command observation. Vitals unstable, Vaughan announced. Subject in confrontation with identity paradox. Prepare temporal scrubbing array in case of recursive contamination. The room behind him flickered with static. The tether frayed literally. Threads unspooled from the cord like unraveling DNA. A low tone began to emanate from SCP-004-1's door frame. We need to pull him out now. But it was too late. 3:29 hours. Inside the door. The bodycam warped. For 6 frames, it recorded every version of D-4421 that had entered before. Hundreds. Some screaming. Some dead. One just silently sobbing. Then the image stabilized. The original D-4421 stood before his alternate self, shaking. I remember now, he said. All of them, every death. Then you know you read the last, said the older version. Only one survives long enough to choose. Choose what? The older self opened his chest, revealing a cavity of keys. Not organs. Not bones. Just iron and brass and glass. Ugh. And with that, he vanished. 3:32 hours. The chamber changes. The hallway behind T-4421 no longer existed. Instead, doors. Hundreds. Maybe thousands. Each with a lock. Each with a hum. One pulse faster, soft, magnetic, familiar. He walked to it. This one feels right. Behind him, the voices returned. Not whispers now. Applause. Footsteps. Breathing in unison. He turned the handle. 3:33 hours. Observation room. Feed returned to static, then cut out. The teller melted into slag. The last thing Dr. Vaughan heard was not static, not winter, but his own voice, whispered from the speakers. You shouldn't have come here. Addendum. Post-incident log indicates D-4421 is no longer biologically human. Multiple traces of residual radiation and metaphysical signatures consistent with SCP-004 temporal feedback anomalies have been recorded across Site-11. His final door remains open, waiting.